Welcome to Advice for Seniors, where we walk alongside older adults on their journey toward a healthier, more mindful, and deeply fulfilling life. Have you ever wondered why some people at the age of 80, 90, or even 100 still shine with vitality, full of energy and purpose, while others seem to fade slowly with time? The answer doesn't lie in luck or genetics. It lies in wise choices and small habits with great power. In today's video, we'll explore 5 profound life lessons from people who have lived long, lived well, and lived joyfully. These may sound simple at first, but if you apply them, they can completely transform your future, helping you not only live longer, but truly make the most of every day you're gifted. If you enjoy this topic, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss our inspiring videos here at Advice for Seniors. And if you're still watching, please comment the number 1 below to let us know you're here with us. Lesson 1. Keep your mind curious and hungry to learn. There's one thing you'll almost always notice in people who stay healthy and happy well into their 80s and 90s. Their eyes still sparkle with life. That spark comes from curiosity, from a never-ending desire to learn, to grow, to keep discovering more about the world and about themselves. When we're young, learning is something we must do. But as we grow older, continuing to learn becomes a choice, and it's that very choice that keeps our spirits alive. A curious mind, one that still asks questions, that still wants to explore, is a mind that has not grown old. Did you know that Nola Ox, an American woman, earned her college degree at the age of 95? Not because she needed a job, but because she wanted to prove that there's no age limit to learning. That thirst for knowledge didn't just keep her sharp. It filled her life with joy and purpose. And curiosity doesn't need to be something grand. It can be as simple as reading a book on art for the first time, learning how to use a smartphone, or listening to a new song your grandchild shared with you. Each of these small acts is like lighting a flame in your brain, keeping it warm, alert, and vibrant. Science has confirmed that older adults who regularly engage their minds through reading, solving puzzles, learning languages, or having deep conversations tend to retain their memory longer, have a lower risk of dementia, and live longer, more independent lives. The best part? You don't have to be a scholar or an expert. You simply need to keep your mind open, to learn from life, from others, and from your own journey. Curiosity is the bridge that keeps you connected to the world and to the person you still are today. So if you're feeling a bit bored today, try learning something new, even if it's just a single English word, a new recipe, or a tune you've never heard before. Because that simple act of learning could be the spark that keeps your soul young and turns every ordinary day into something worth living. Lesson 2. Keep moving, because your life depends on it. There's a simple truth that often gets overlooked. Our bodies were made to move, and when we stop moving, our bodies begin to slow down and weaken. Not because of age, but because of inactivity itself. Many people believe that after turning 80, it's better to rest more. But reality tells a different story. People who remain healthy well into their 90s, even past 100, all share one thing in common. They don't sit still. They walk every day, tend to their small gardens, do a few simple stretches, or even just get up and sit down several times throughout the day. These gentle movements are how they maintain their flexibility, mental clarity, and zest for life. Jeanne Calment, the longest living person ever recorded, was still riding her bicycle past the age of 100. Not because she followed a strict fitness plan, but because she treated movement as a natural part of her day. The same is true for shepherds in Sardinia, Italy, a region known for having many centenarians. They walk daily, not for exercise, but as a way of life, a way of connecting with nature. If you think that exercise needs to be intense or done at a gym, think again. Just stepping outside for a short walk, stretching after you wake up, or swaying to your favorite music. That's movement too. What matters most is consistency. Choose a form of movement that suits your body and your interests, and make it a non-negotiable part of your daily rhythm. Science has shown that staying active, even lightly, after the age of 70 helps reduce the risk of heart disease, diabetes, depression, and cognitive decline. It keeps the body agile, lifts your mood, helps you sleep better, and gives you more confidence in your own abilities. Remember, your body is a precious gift, and every step you take, every gentle stretch, is a way of saying thank you to yourself. If today you can stand up, stretch, and breathe in the fresh air outside, that alone is a victory. If you're still watching and this message resonates with you, leave a comment with the number 2 so we know you're walking this journey with advice for seniors. And if you're ready, let's continue with Lesson 3. Nurture relationships. Because loneliness is the silent enemy of aging. The older we get, the clearer it becomes. What truly matters in life is not wealth or status. It's human connection. The people who make us feel heard, loved, and never alone. Loneliness isn't just a passing emotion. It's a real health risk. Studies show that social isolation can be just as harmful as smoking a pack of cigarettes a day, even increasing the risk of early death. On the other hand, maintaining warm, meaningful relationships, even with just a few close companions, can lead to better heart health, sharper memory, and a happier, more peaceful life. Do you remember George Burns, the legendary comedian who lived to be 100? His secret wasn't just his sense of humor. It was the circle of friends around him, the laughter that never stopped. Or the people of Okinawa, Japan, famous for their longevity. They never grow old in isolation. From a young age, they join lifelong social circles called moai, where people share joys and struggles, care for each other in sickness, and grow old together with pride. If your relationships have begun to feel distant, don't worry. Rebuilding connection is never too late. Start small, make a phone call to an old friend, invite someone for tea, or join a local community group, reading club, or volunteer team. The more you open your heart, the easier it becomes to find like-minded souls. And remember, meaningful connection doesn't require a crowd. Just a few genuine friendships, heartfelt conversations, and warm hugs. These are some of the most powerful medicines for both the soul and the heart. Such connections become anchors that hold you steady through storms and flames, that keep you warm during quiet, lonely evenings. Always remember that you deserve to be loved, to be heard, and to be a part of something greater than yourself. If you're still with us and feel these lessons speak to you, leave a comment with the number 3 so we know you're still walking alongside advice for seniors. And if you're ready, I'll continue with the next lesson. Lesson 4. Eat mindfully. Because your body is rebuilt each day by what you feed it. We often hear the saying, "You are what you eat." But once you pass the age of 80, that phrase becomes more than just good advice. It becomes a vital truth. Every meal isn't just about filling your stomach. It's a conscious choice that can nourish your vitality, slow down aging, and help keep your mind sharp and clear. As we age, our digestive systems and ability to absorb nutrients decline. That's why every food we bring into our body should be intentional, chosen not just to satisfy hunger, but to nourish us. This doesn't mean strict diets or calorie counting. It means selecting our meals with care and love for ourselves. Look at the longest living communities in the world, like the people of Okinawa in Japan or the Mediterranean regions. They don't rely on supplements or complicated diets. Their meals are simple yet deeply nourishing. Fresh vegetables, legumes, fish, olive oil, and seasonal fruits. They eat slowly, mindfully, and stop when they feel content. You can start with small, practical changes. Instead of deep-fried dishes, try steaming, boiling, roasting, or light stir-frying with healthy oils. Swap sugary treats for a few slices of ripe fruit. Replace processed fast food with a warm bowl of homemade vegetable soup. No one is asking you to give up your favorite foods. What matters is balance. Eat to stay strong, not just out of habit. Let every meal be an act of self-love, a quiet affirmation that your body still deserves care and respect. And if you live alone, remember, don't eat in silence. Play soft music, sit by the window with natural light, or invite someone to share a meal with you when possible. Eating is not only about nutrition, it's about emotion, connection, and feeling truly alive. If you're still with us and finding value in these messages, don't hesitate to leave a comment with the number 4 below. That's how we at Advice for Seniors know you're still walking with us on this journey of healthy, joyful living. Lesson 5. Find a reason to wake up each morning, because purpose is the greatest medicine for longevity. At a certain point in life, we stop asking, "What can I achieve next?" and begin asking, "Why am I still here?" That question is not a sign of weariness. It's an invitation to enter a new chapter of life, one that is deeper, more meaningful, and rich in purpose. No one lives a long life on physical health alone. Those who live long and live well often share one common trait. They have a reason to rise each morning. That reason might be tending to a garden, writing a letter, telling a story to a grandchild, or simply smiling at the morning sun. Purpose doesn't need to be something grand. It can be found in small, repeated acts, and when done with heart, these can sustain you more powerfully than any medication. A 90-year-old man once said, "Each morning I make tea, open the window, and greet the new day. As long as I can do that, I know I'm still here to live." A rural grandmother, when asked what makes her feel young, smiled and replied, "My flowers haven't bloomed yet. I want to be here to see them burst into color." In Japanese culture, there's a beautiful concept called ikigai, your reason for being. It could be anything that makes you feel useful, connected, and willing to give. For one person, it's cooking for the family. For another, it's tending to plants. For you, it could be anything that brings peace and meaning to your day. You don't need a big mission. You only need one thing that makes you smile when you think about it. Something that allows you to say to yourself, "Today, I still have something to live for." Remember, age doesn't take away your ability to create meaning. In fact, with all your experiences, your wisdom, and your scars, you're more equipped than ever to discover what truly matters. And if you haven't yet found that purpose, begin with a simple question. What did I once love the most? Let your heart guide you, try again, and never believe it's too late. If you're still here with us, please leave a comment with the number 5 below. At Advice for Seniors, every word you share gives us the strength to continue bringing gentle, heartfelt inspiration to this beautiful stage of life. The 5 lessons we've just explored, staying curious, staying active, nurturing social connections, eating mindfully, and finding a reason to wake up each morning, are not grand or distant goals. They are simple, everyday actions, yet they hold the power to nourish life in the most profound ways. You don't have to become someone extraordinary. You just need to live each day with one thing worth remembering, one thing that makes you smile, one thing that reminds you that you're truly alive. Growing older is not an ending, it's a transition, a chapter where you have the chance to slow down in order to live more deeply, more mindfully, and more fully than ever before. If you're reading these words, please know this. You still have so much to give and so much to receive. And the road ahead, however long or short, can still be the most beautiful part of your life. We invite you to share in the comments one lesson or thought that resonated with you most from this video. Don't forget to click like, subscribe to Advice for Seniors, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest messages. Every like, every share from you is a powerful motivation for us to continue spreading meaningful and heartfelt life lessons. Thank you for walking with us. We wish you a peaceful, meaningful day, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.